Have you ever wondered why the old buildings scattered around the A&M campus are so important to the students? This is because of the great history and tradition found at the A&M campus. Texas A&M has some of the greatest spirits of camaraderie and family found in a college setting. With a little history lesson, we can gain a better understanding of why this campus is so important. We will talk about the founding of the school, history, and traditions of the campus. To get us started, I found an article on tamu.edu titled History of the University. It says, "We owe our existence to the Morrill Act approved by the U.S. Congress on July 2nd, 1862. This allowed public land to be donated for a school of higher education, including the study of military tactics. In 1866, the state of Texas agreed to create an institution under this act. While the act made this possible, it did not start instruction until 1876. This is where we get the Texas A&M established date of 1876. Brazos County was only one of the possible locations for this college. An article found in the Texas Almanac titled A&M Established says that the decision was swayed because officials in Bryan successfully courted the commissioners with talks of contributions of $20,000 to $30,000. It's hard to imagine how different the county would be without Texas A&M in it. The next topic is the rich history of Texas A&M. Texas A&M started out as an all-boys school and incorporated military training into its curriculum. However, Texas A&M now accepts people of all genders, sexuality, and race into their college. It is now also optional to join the Corps of Cadets since 1965. An article written by Henry C. Deathloff titled Texas A&M University says that A&M regularly commissioned more officers than any other institution. A&M set standards early and adopted their techniques in today's society by broadening acceptance and choices. Another important part of its history was that it was not always named Texas A&M University. An article titled Texas A&M University Found in Britannica says that in 1963, the college was renamed Texas A&M University, with A&M meant to be symbolic of the institution's former, narrower focus. The former name of this college was Agricultural and Mechanical College of Texas. Lastly, we will talk about the traditions held on campus. A&M traditions on campus set them apart from what is usually found at most colleges. So many times people of campus come together to celebrate the wonderful things that can be found at this college. The most prominent of these traditions is the 12th man. This can be seen throughout campus and game day, on game day, and in the football stadium, Kyle Field. Campus lets thousands of people come together to support the student body and and their classmates. Another great tradition held at Texas A&M is known as Silver Taps. The Aggie Traditions website describes it as one of the final tributes for any student or any current graduate or undergraduate student who is passed. Everyone gathers at the academic building on the first Tuesday of each month to remember our fellow Aggies. The last tradition we will talk about today is known as the Elephant Walk. The tradition is that before the last Aggie football home game of each season, as a send-off for this, and the tradition is held before the last Aggie football home game of each season as a send-off for the senior support and student body. It is a time to reflect on the special things in your life and the time spent on the A&M campus. The importance of the Texas A&M campus can be seen through its founding, history, and traditions. I encourage you to go check it out. It's a great place to hang out with friends and experience history. Make sure you take some time to check out the historic traditions or even enjoy a football home game.